Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to share the topic Eriksons 8 stages of psychosocial human development. There are 8 stages of psychosocial human development. Stage 1, trust versus mistrust. Number 2, autonomy versus shame. Number 3, initiative versus guilt. Number 4, industry versus inferiority. Number 5, identity versus role confusion. Number 6, intimacy versus isolation. Number 7, generativity versus stagnation. Number 8, ego integrity versus despair. Stage 1, trust versus mistrust. Oral sensory infancy 0 to 1.5 years, they acquire the virtue of hope. Infants' basic needs will be met by the parents, especially by the mother or caregivers for sustenance and comfort. The child learns to trust the world around them. Trust. When caregivers respond promptly to an infant's cries, the baby can learn to rely on others. As caregivers fill an infant's needs, the baby can develop a sense of trust and security. Mistrust. If caregivers neglect an infant's needs and infants may grow insecure, child may learn mistrust as they cannot rely on others as they feel unsafe. Stage 2, autonomy versus shame and doubt. Muscular anal toddlerhood 1.5 years to 3 years, they acquire virtue of will. During this phase, children learn to exercise will, to make choices and to control themselves. Children become uncertain and doubt that they can do things by themselves. Children learn more about their environment and their place within it. They also develop basic skills such as toilet training. Autonomy. In this stage, caregivers often serves as a safe basic from which they explore the world. When caregivers encourages independence, children will feel secure enough to take risk. Shame and self-doubt. Children whose caregivers discourages them may develop feelings of shame. If caregivers fosters excessive dependence, the child may learn to doubt their own abilities. Stage 3, initiative versus guilt. Preschool 3 to 6 years, early childhood, they acquire virtue of purpose. Preschool years are increasingly focused on doing things themselves and stabilizing their own goal. Children activities in this stage may include risk-taking behaviors such as crossing a street alone or riding a bike without a helmet. Initiative. When caregivers nurture these tendencies, children learn how to make decisions and plan for their future. They can grow into the adult who are able to follow their ambitions. Guilt. If children are not allowed initiative, they feel guilt for pursuing their desires. Controlling caregivers may teach children to follow another's lead rather than starting their own plan. Number 4. Industry versus inferiority. Early school years, age 5 to 12 years, they acquire virtue of competency. As children grow in their independence, they become increasingly aware of themselves as individuals. They begin to compare themselves with others. Industry. Children who are accomplished compared to their peers can develop self-confidence and pride. Praises for their achievements can boost their self-esteem. Inferiority. Children who do not achieve certain milestones may doubt their abilities for self-worth. When children are constantly criticized, they may develop feelings of inferiority. Stage 5th. Identity versus role confusion. Adolescents age 12 to 18 years, they acquire virtue of fidelity. The famed term identity crisis comes from this period of development. During this stage, adolescents' main goal is to answer the questions who I am. They may try different persons to determine which role fit them best. Identity. To succeed in this stage, adolescents need to establish a coherent sense of self. They will need to determine their priorities in life, family, academic success, etc. Then they will need to set a goal for their adult selves based on those values. Role confusion. Some adolescents may have a weak sense of self. They may struggle to break away from the persons their parents or peers expect them to be. Without a consistent identity, they may grow confused about what they truly want for the future. Stage 6. Intimacy versus isolation. Young adulthood, age 18 to 40 years, they acquire the virtue of love. According to Eriksons, young adulthood is the period during which many people get married or develop a significant relationship. It has been defined as anywhere from 20 to 24 years to 20 to 40 years. Intimacy. Relationships can be a key source of affection and intimacy in adulthood. Many find emotional benefits from having a committed lifelong bond. Isolation. According to Erikson, people who do not develop relationships may become socially isolated. They may develop long-term feelings of loneliness. Stage 7. Generativity versus stagnation. Middle adulthood, age 40 to 65 years, they acquire the virtue of care. The focus of this stage is to contribute to society and the next generation. Adults in this stage are often at the height of their careers. Many people are raising children. Generativity. People may offer guidance to the next generation through parenting or mentorships. They may also offer lead the way by leaving a legacy. Contributing to society's future can give people a sense of community and purpose. Stagnation. Some people may feel as if they have no impact on the society. If the people do not find their work meaningful, they may feel restless or isolated. Some may feel they have peaked and that their lives will only get worse in the future. Stage 8. Ego integrity versus despair. Late adulthood, age 65 plus years, they acquire the virtue of wisdom. During this phase, older adults reflect on the life they have lived. Ego integrity, those who feel fulfilled by their lives, can face death and aging proudly. Despair. People who have disappointments or regrets may fall into despair. Thanks for watching. See you soon in the next video. If you like the contents of the video, please like, share and subscribe. Bye bye.